I'm Jemma Jackson, and I'm in my third year studying a Bachelor of Business in Accounting and want to be an accountant when I graduate from university. It's important to look at my current strengths and weaknesses and identify the gap between those and what employers are seeking to narrow the gap and increase my person environment fit. Accounting is part of the financial services industry and involves preparing, analysing and verifying financial documents to provide information to clients to aid in the running of businesses. Accountants are important to help businesses run efficiently and pay taxes on time, and they provide the opportunity to help analyse and influence corporate strategies and evaluate future opportunities. Job Outlook is a government site that provides information on Australian careers, and it shows that accountants can earn about $1,600 weekly, and there is strong future growth, which means that there will be work for years to come. It requires a very high skill level, which means that they require a bachelor's degree and 5 or more years of experience or training to get into the job. There were 130,100 people who were accountants in the 2016 census, and 80% of those work full-time, averaging about 43 hours a week. The average age for accountants is 38, which is quite young, and 52% of them are female, which means it will be just as easy for me to get a job as an accountant as males. The CPA Journal finds that the amount of people studying degrees majoring in accounting is ever increasing, which will make it harder for me to find a job post-graduation. It states that enrollment in accounting programs increased from a low of 143,670 in the 1999-2000 academic year to an all-time high of 253,082 in the 2014-15. During the 2015-16 period, enrollment was virtually steady rate at 253,048, which is still an increase of 76.1% over the 10-year period. The employment landscape refers to the availability of jobs and the ease of acquiring jobs in the desired field. An article by Associate Professor Janice Jackson states that the employability landscape for new graduates is increasingly challenging due to rapid changes in automation and globalization, coupled with soft labor markets arising from economic uncertainty. The article also states that there is a 94% chance of job computerization for accountants, which is very high and concerning for future graduates. So not only are there other graduates to compete with, there'll also be computers. The employment landscape is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, and even more so with the effects of COVID-19, meaning that the industry has had to adapt and make changes accordingly. To be successful in this world, I need to be able to adapt and develop the necessary skills for the job I am hoping to achieve. Some jobs are listed on job-seeking websites like Seek, but most are found out about through associates of people already in the field, so it is important to develop connections early on, as the chances of being offered a job are higher than applying for one. The head of accounting at the university often sends out emails of job offers not normally seen online to assist students. The main way to find these jobs is through what is known as the hidden job market, which involves developing connections and integrating yourself into the network of people already in the field to open yourself up to future opportunities. I aim to do this by gaining internships and work experience in the breaks of my study. Employability is a person's capability for gaining and maintaining employment and depends on the knowledge, skills, and abilities that they possess and the way that they present them to potential employers in the industry. The Institute for Emerging Issues, or IEI, conducted a survey in 2007 that revealed that 55% of graduates require additional on-site training due to ill-prepared or insufficient skills for success in the workforce. This means that universities do not equip students with many of the skills that employers consider important, and therefore graduates must be able to develop these skills outside their studies. Looking at what current employers are looking for will help me focus on what skills I need to work on to close that gap and increase my chances of being employed in the future. The required skills can be separated into 3 categories, which are mindset, skill set, and heart set, and can be looked at as work of the head, hands, and heart. According to an article written for Wealthy Gorilla, mindset is a fixed mental attitude or disposition that predetermines a person's responses to and interpretations of situations. It is our way of thinking and determines how much success, happiness, and wealth we achieve. Ideally, I will have a productive mindset which involves having organization and making the most of my time and be able to prioritize and complete tasks efficiently, as this is what will be required to manage my studies and be successful in the workplace. University has taught me to be target driven as I have tasks to complete and deadlines I have to meet. Skill set refers to the actions you can take based on your capabilities, knowledge, and understanding, and is about your physical qualities you possess, which is shown in my strengths and weaknesses. They also include my knowledge and capabilities. Heartset is what drives you to succeed and is about instincts, feelings, and beliefs, and requires different thinking than the logical and analytical way. This is more people-based and is often tied in with communication skills as it is needed for reporting to clients and colleagues. I need to be able to adapt to what they ask and be thoughtful of that too. Lim et al. Conducted a survey on what employers consider important skills to possess and what students consider important, which is shown in this table. Communication was the most important to employers, yet students and auditors ranked it at a low 9 out of 15. Students said that they thought that problem-solving skills were most important to them, and employers ranked them second, so that does not vary very much. Employers are now seeking graduates that possess a diverse range of skills and attributes to maintain a competitive advantage. Employers are looking for characteristics of a good accountant, which are a strong sense of ethics, constantly learning, emphasize accuracy, organizational skills, a sense of accountability, the ability to work as part of a team, knowledge of the field, and trustworthiness and reliability. My university studies are the biggest driver in ensuring my competence with being able to use technology. With accounting becoming increasingly automated, it is expected that I can adapt to this. My current strengths are that I am punctual, reliable, trustworthy, and always willing to learn new things. I am passionate about accounting concepts and am determined to complete tasks. I am patient, think rationally, and can be versatile, which means I can adapt and perform a range of tasks. I think that these will appeal to potential employers as they are the basic skills of a good employee. My weaknesses are that I am unmotivated if I am unsure of what to do. I can be critical of myself and my work, and I do not consider myself to be very creative. I am a bit of an introvert and work best on my own. My biggest weakness is that I am a procrastinator and put things off, but having an organized structure can help me work through this. The current employment landscape presents opportunities such as strong projected growth in the future, which increases the availability of jobs, but also means that there is an increase in demand for people with the right skills. I am working on finding an internship or work experience to start networking and see firsthand which skills are important in the areas I hope to work in the future. Threats to the environment include that increased demand for skilled graduates, the uncertainty of the effects of COVID-19, which requires adaptability, and other graduates will be looking for the same job, which creates competition. The person-environment fit theory discusses how the characteristics of a person and the environment of the organization fit into one another. Businesses look for people who will best meet the demands of the job and be able to adapt to changes in these demands while remaining loyal and committed to the organization. Having a productive mindset is ideal in this environment, and I believe that my adaptability and willingness to learn will be an asset, as with the changes occurring, I will happily be able to follow new procedures and pick up new skills to further enhance my employability. My strengths and weaknesses are not specific to any workplace, yet they form the basis of a good employee, and I am now aware of what is expected of potential employers in the accounting world and can work on gaining skills and knowledge specific to those roles. Thank you all for watching my presentation.